This is Lumber Tycoon 2 and I'm Shrunk Zebra at 166, and I'm doing a bit of an update on my base. I haven't really done much on it, but there's a couple of things I want to do to it. I've just been across the bridge there to get some goldwood, so I've got a truckload of gold. I'm just going to stick it down here in my mill, and it should just come down onto the sorter. I don't know how well it will work because of the lag, but yeah, it just goes down there through the mill, gets chopped and milled all at once, and then it comes down the chute, so it drops down to there, goes on this conveyor to this chute, and then gets dropped right down to the bottom to the wood sorters there. So we'll get this started. It might jam up, but you know, that's just typical lumber. I've put some wires over these gaps here, so the wood shouldn't fall through there anymore, because that was one of the problems that I was having with the wood. So I could probably chuck this whole piece in there and shouldn't need to worry about chopping this, but I'm going to chop it off. Just chop one side off. So we've got a bit of a lag delay as per normal with this base. So this goes right through. You can actually go right through that right now. But as soon, I'll just show you, as soon as I activate this, the sawmills, the saws shut. And okay, so it's just a wee bit noisy. Saw's shut, and this here shuts too, so as soon as I've turned it on, this shuts, stop the wood from falling right through, and this cuts it, and whatever's in there, which is almost perfect length, will indeed be milled out, so it doesn't fall right through. If I jump in there now, I'll get stuck in there. So I'll just show you with this. I'm just going to put it in sideways here, drop her in, and it did exactly what I didn't want it to do. I think I need to move those wires just to... There it goes. See, there's the top sticking out, it's going to get chopped. I need to move these wires right to the edge so it doesn't fall through there. But normally it's not overly too bad. So no people, this is not a copy of the Clover saw from Code Primate. If you look back through my videos, I actually built this before I built this floor, so that is a long time ago. That is months ago, and that'll just keep chopping because it's so laggy. I'll just chop some more of these and get them ready. Okay, so my other slot, I have you know, the one with the Christmas tree build on it. I am going to, Oh, that's all done. I'm going to do a build on that, and it will be a museum with hopefully every item that is in lumber on there. Maybe not blueprints, but I'll try. I'll try and get the box blueprints in there too. That'll slowly keep going. Okay, so we've got some straight pieces there ready to go. Honestly, I think it's probably faster to chop all these branches up. We've got something happening there. So what I'll do is I'll just turn it off and turn it back on. And there we go. It sort of freed it up. Yeah, there would have been a few little tiny offcuts there. So I'll just throw that in there. Put that one in there. But it's actually it's working really well. And it's not the big sawmill either. It's just the O2. So it's the second biggest one. It's not the extra long one. Okay, so I'm just going to chuck this one in here, guys. I'm just going to go for it. Now, it'll probably jam it, but we'll see. See how we go. No, didn't jam. Perfect. So yeah, just basically got to move those wires back to the edge here. That should just run about right. Okay. Okay, I think I can see a piece of wood down there. May have glitched through the side of the so I'll just turn this back on for a second. See what happens there. See, so I've actually glitched the wire through the wall. Okay, so there's a bit of a blockage there. It's not going to allow me to go right through it to see it. I'm slowly falling out. There we go. Okay, yeah, so it's just glitched in there. Glitched into the bottom piece of wood. It comes down here, goes through there, gets dropped and drops onto this. It should theoretically just go like that. but you got to remember it is lumber, and there will be wee hiccups with the whole game. So much all the lag and whatnot. So that wood should be moving about the same speed that I'm moving right now. So it's just, yeah, it's a very laggy game. I think it's just, I'll even turn my tree off just to try and cut down that lag, but yeah, it's not a happening thing. Yeah, so that's just got a chute in it, and I'll just put a, so it comes down and it folds around and just spits the wood out into this. Whatever doesn't go through the sorter because of the lag will fall out here, which is fine as well. But there it is. That's my setup. Again. Oh look, there you go. That's why that bit of wood's not chopping. It's actually come out the side of it. And that would have been that last tree that we chucked in there. So we know that the game's full of bugs anyway. And some things just can't be helped. If I go out to there, I could probably try and chop that off. I'll just mill that down the bottom. If I can just jump onto there, perfect. No, didn't work. Doesn't matter. Only a bit of wood. Plenty more over there. We've got a bridge, so we can just use the bridge. Go and get that. Not a problem. So I like to make my my planks at 1.4 for the cutters, because once the lag kicks in, and sometimes they cut real skinny, and then other times they cut quite fat. So, but that's perfect. You know, that's still full blueprint, which is what we're after. So. It's not automatic, so you just gotta, I only need to turn this on when I need to actually use it, so, and it works good. Yeah, it's just so much lag. So much lag at the moment. So the next thing I want to do on this base is probably tidy it up a wee bit. I mean, it's not that messy, but not a fan of having a huge amount of mess. What I might do is down the back here I've got the greenwood room, which I'm gonna not use for greenwood anymore because we don't need these big pieces of wood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put them somewhere else, and I'll probably end up chopping them down, but I'll put them somewhere else, and I'm gonna open this up. So I just want to open this up. I'll stack these over here. What I might do is I might use a half wall up the top there. So I'm going to turn this into a garage entrance for, so I can put my vehicles in here. So I don't need to. I'll still keep the one at the top, the truck at the top, but all the other ones can go in here, and this will be my garage. And every workshop needs a garage, doesn't it? So this is what it will be. So what I might do is I might only, okay, I'll put that one back. Yeah, so I might put one row in the middle and have two doors, or I might just do one big fancy door right across this whole piece. Anyway guys, I'm gonna finish this video here, and in the next episode I'll build the door. So this is where it's gonna be. This will be my garage for my trucks, trailers and whatnot. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.